And 3, 2, and 1. Hey, what's up? I'm Nick and Knight from the new 94.1 KTFM. We are backstage at our KTFM Pink Party, and it's my pleasure to introduce to you and to welcome to San Antonio, Amy and Nick, known as Carmen. Thank you guys for joining me. Nice to meet you, Nick.
Nice
Amy.
to meet you.
Yeah,
thank you for having us.
Nick and Nick stick together, right? That's how hey, every Nick I've ever met is kind of like that. It's like, hey, Nick, nice to meet you, Nick.
They're like, oh, Nick.
Yeah. It's got a ring to it, right?
It's like a Nick sandwich right here.
It is.
Like, this is your
time of your life,
sandwich.
right?
I am the meat.
Time of your life.
Now, okay, so I was first introduced to you on YouTube. You were playing the keyboard. You were killing it on Busta Rhymes' part.
Oh, thank you.
Now, were y'all into music before that? I'm kind of interested in what y'all were doing before, I guess you could say, the video went viral.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we actually met at college, at Berklee College of Music in Boston. I was a jazz trombone player, and she was a singer.
You say jazz flute?
No, really, I'm not prepared.
Jazz flute.
No,
we
trombone.
we actually met at a party, a college party, and that's what Broken Hearted is about.
Okay.
Our first single, we wanted to tell our story, and it was a really unfortunate one because he didn't call me the next day after we had this great night together. So.
Well, there's a 2-day rule, so you're not supposed to call right away, right?
This is what
But I wasn't even playing by that rule, though. Everyone says a 2-day rule, whatever. I was just like, I just want to see, like, oh, the first time you meet somebody and it's really
And you
good,
met at a party,
you
so
got to give it space. You got to give it space. You got to see if there's actually, because if I were to text that night, people, then she'd be like,
Then you're too eager.
It's like swingers.
I don't
You've seen
know.
swingers,
Yeah,
right?
for sure. Yeah, you can't call and mess it all up the first night.
Leave 7 voicemails and then it's over.
So what was y'all's occupation before? Y'all just went straight from college into...
graduated. He was at a boxing gym, like answering phone. He wasn't fighting. He was just answering phones.
Don't fight me, please.
We both had really boring office jobs, actually. I was in a cubicle. It was for like an online school, and then I was a wedding singer on the side. We had many jobs.
I feel like it's kind of like a dream for a lot of people to put something on YouTube and then have it go to this next level like that. At what point did y'all start seeing like your views just like start to skyrocket? You're like, wow, like, they're talking about this on Good Morning America and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, right?
We all went to this next level.
It took a minute. We were doing covers for 39 weeks before Look at Me Now blew up.
Oh, wow.
So I think that was week 39. So we had a couple that were getting like 700,000, 800,000. Most of them were like 100,000, 200,000 views, which we were really excited about.
Yeah.
And then Look at Me Now kind of, just exploded.
Look at Me Now was overnight, though. I mean, it was like 1 million hits the first 24 hours.
Yeah.
So that felt a lot different than.
So how were y'all approached from YouTube, I guess, to signing a record deal? Because y'all weren't involved with the record company before, I imagine. So like, how were y'all approached? Your phone rings one day and it's, hi, we'd like to bring you on.
It was kind of a process, yeah. I mean, the video blew up independently of a label or anything, and then like Ryan Seacrest started posting at his blog, World Star Hip Hop posted on their blog, and then we went on Ellen, and then that just everything just exploded.
Ellen blew it up.
So now, with your pace of rapping, have you have you ever timed yourself? I mean, because you get on it, like, because I've often said that. That you're probably the fastest rapper since like Twista or anything. Like because you get on it. Like you really do go. I don't know.
I love it, man.
Yeah.
I'm honored that you mentioned Twista because he's amazing. And
He's dope.
Busta is the king of that too, and we got to meet him and thank him for letting us ruin his song. And he was really
but
sweet.
y'all brought to me hip hop really made this transition to where it became pop, and then y'all really took it. It was. The door was open, y'all ran right through it. I thought it was perfect for it.
Oh, thank you.
That's what it needed, because I see a lot of different covers like that too, where people make the song their own, and I think that's the true artistry in music is when you can take something.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Now, so tell me how you got the name Carmen. We want to know.
The name Carmen came up one night when we were really drunk, and
Had a lot of PBI.
no, that's not true at all. We actually spent a lot of time looking for a band name. Carmen in Latin means song, and then we took the word karma and put the two together.
All right.
So that it meant something to us down the road.
So what's it like being music partners and being in a relationship? Which one's more difficult?
Which one is more difficult? They are both. Actually, probably the relationship thing is more difficult. The music,
definitely harder.
It's funny because we listen to things exactly the same way, and we kind of have almost exact same opinion on all music.
Yeah.
So it's really cool, and then we just happen to have been dating for 4 years before we even started the group.
Yeah.
So, but because we're always around each other, which is great too. But there's never really. It's just a lot.
Yeah,
of
it has its
balance.
drawback.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's just a lot. You have to like talk a lot and all that mushy.
Nice. Well,
stuff.
I know y'all ready to go on stage. People are waiting to see you. Before I go, what's the best advice you've both been given individually?
Best advice from anybody?
Yeah, ever in your life.
This guy Perry Farrell, who is the head of see now.
Jane's
I can't
Addiction.
remember it. Jane's Addiction.
Took me a second.
He told us something that Les Paul had told him. Les Paul invented the electric guitars. He said, "I dare you."
That's awesome.
It's pretty
That's
cool
really,
advice.
really cool. Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
It's
pretty
yours?
dope.
You gonna stick with that one?
No, that one's pretty dope. I mean, that one, I heard that one too, and I was just like, yeah. Because I remember someone told me at some point too, like, why not you? And I think that's like along the same
Yeah,
lines. you know?
there's infinite possibilities for everyone every moment. So, I mean, why
true.
not?
There
Right?
you go.
Be inspired.
Be inspired. That's awesome. Well, Amy, Nick, thank you guys for
Nice
joining
to
me.
meet you, Nick.
Y'all tear
Thank
it
you,
up
Nick.
downstairs. And
Thank
All right.
you.
that's a wrap.